Political season with dimensions of several happenings. Nigerians witnessed campaigning by political parties in 2023 general election. Peter Obi George, a 61-year-old Nigerian businessman born in Onitsha, Anambra State, Southwest Nigeria, was the flag bearer of Labour Party. Obi was a major contender in the presidential election held in February 25, 2023. Obi was a two-term governor in Anambra, firstly from March to November 2006, again from February to May 2007, and from June 2007 to March 2014. Obi is among the politicians who have engaged themselves in political prostitution. He has managed to jump from one political party to another. In 2003, he contested for gubernatorial seat in Anambra State under the seat of All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA). Obi's victory was stolen by INEC as he was not declared the authentic winner of the election. Obi challenged the election result for about 3 years and won the court case and was later given back his mandate. Obi took his oath of office in March 2006. About 8 months after being the governor of Anambra, he was impeached and overridden by the members of the state parliament who were mostly filled by lawmakers in People's Democratic Party. Obi's impeachment make history, enhancing the first and the only female governor in the nation's history of democracy. Mrs. Virginia Eti-Aba, Obi's surrogate, emerged as the governor following Obi's impeachment. Obi is perceived to be known for challenging every ultra-state to unseat him as a serving governor of Anambra. Obi challenged his unlawful impeachment by the PDP entourage in the State House of Assembly in a court of appeal sitting in Enugu, and in the end, Obi received a verdict that gets him back into office. Obi bid for a second term and recontested again in 2010 gubernatorial election, bearing the flag of APGA, again beating Gigi. Obi pulled 97,000 votes out of the total vote of 287,000. Obi triumphed in the election, having 33% of the total vote. Obi continued to preside as the executive governor of Anambra until his tenure expiration in March 2014, when Obi handed over to Willie Obiano, again another governor from APGA. Nigerian politics is designed in such a way that politicians tend to go for what favors them, neglecting that they actually function to uphold the will of the people. Obi is not left behind in the picture. In October 2014, despite being a two-term governor of APGA, Obi defected to the then ruling PDP to seek political favor. Obi made APGA a stepping stone to earn more political achievements at federal level. Obi's defection was midwife by the then PDP chairman Alhaji Adamu Muazu and some high-ranking members of PDP in southeast Nigeria. Following Obi's defection to PDP, he was appointed by former President Goodluck Jonathan as the chairman of Security and Exchange Commission (SEC). Obi was the chairman of SEC not until President Buhari's emergence in 2015. Even after Buhari's emergence, Obi remained in PDP for a long period of time. In the 2019 presidential election, Obi was handpicked by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as his running mate to contest the election with a joint ticket for PDP. Unfortunately, they lost to the incumbent president and his vice president Yemi Osinbajo. The election result was challenged up to Supreme Court, but the outcome of the court litigation came out to be in favor of the incumbent. Obi remained in PDP, hoping to independently contest for president by 2023, bearing the flag of People's Democratic Party (PDP). Prior to the 2023 presidential election, Obi had granted several interviews addressing the possible resolution to problems bedeviling Nigeria as a nation. Obi gained a lot of momentum through this interview he granted, appearing as a genius that has the key to every problem in Nigeria. Some Nigerians believe Obi had also traveled to several countries for diplomatic reasons on the inquiry to seek solutions to problems of Nigeria while in PDP. Following the culture of political prostitution, as one of the 15 presidential aspirants cleared by the primary election committee to contest primary in PDP, he jumped from PDP to Labour Party in May 2022, a few days before the primary election. Peter Obi projected his failure to emerge as the flag bearer of PDP. His sudden defection, tagged as recent development, appeared to many Nigerians like a rude shock for some reason best known to him. Some political analysts say Obi went for what favors him the most, while some argue that such move was born out of his political desperation. A whooping amount of 40 million naira was paid on Obi's behalf to contest for president in PDP. Obi purchased his nomination form and was cleared by election committee, surprisingly for Obi to defect to a less structured political party in 2 days before the PDP primary. Following Obi's defection to Labour Party, he contested the primary with other 4 contenders. Obi eventually emerged as a flag bearer of Labour Party in the convention held in Asaba, the capital of Delta State. Despite joining Labour Party in less than 10 days before the primary, Obi manipulated his way to earn himself a victory. One of his fellow aspirants in Labour Party was not satisfied with the outcome of the primary. He approached Court of Law to seek redress, but the fire was later quenched internally within the party. The leadership of Labour Party announced Dr. Doyin Okupe as a temporary running mate to Obi, not after some time that the decision was readdressed, making move for Senator Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed as the certified running mate to Obi ahead 2023 presidential election poll for Labour Party with joint ticket. In the year 2021, BBC and Premium Time, in their joint investigation of Pandora Papers, revealed how some top politicians and businessmen unlawfully acquire offshore property overseas. The aim of the investigation report was to uncover what was hidden under the curtain and to test the legality of bridging bylaws enacting property rights outside Nigeria. Obi was seriously affected by this report. Obi had earlier always claimed to be a successful businessman before venturing into politics. Obi granted several interviews calling on the anti-graft agencies to conduct proper investigation. Obi referred to Pandora Papers as a mere defamation. In October 2021, a report made by Premium Time journalist Mr. Adebayo Azan surfaced. In the report, Mr. Azan reported exclusively how Obi serially violates law by failing to declare to Code of Conduct Bureau the complaints and the assets he trucked away in secrecy heaven. Despite Obi's advocacy for good governance, openness, and transparency, journalists report his flaws. Obi and his daughter Gabriela Obi in a secret business calibrating the structure and bringing family under an umbrella. His history of playing offshore missing tax opportunities. While Peter Obi was serving as governor of Anambra State, there are odd records attributed to his personality. Scott Reboot was passed around that Obi massively increased the state IGR. Meanwhile, when he was serving as governor, medical practitioners embarked on a long strike that lingered for over 14 months before it was literally resolved. Obi is known for cutting short the cost of governance while in office. Analysts argue that he was unable to utilize public funds effectively. Obi's predecessor, Willie Obiano, was accused by EFCC when trying to jet out of the country on the account of missing funds. The fact continued to stretch that hadn't been Obi utilized public funds effectively, there wouldn't be an excess fund in the purse, creating room for glaring embezzlement. Falsehood spread by Obi supporters were at high level in aiding to win the 2023 presidential election. Nigerians believe that politicians must hype their good antecedents, what they've been able to do in the past to seek people's support, using it as campaign talks during every election period. Obi supporters claimed that he built over 10 new schools and he reconstructed several hospitals. In fact, blunt lies were in circulation that Obi won Brigade Best Governor in 2013. Such claims were debunked by fact checkers and it was completely far from reality. Such attacks for discomforting truth. Obi has severally been accused of quoting wrong statistics while making his points clear during interview. Sometime in June 2022, Obi traveled to Egypt, claiming on television that he understudied the country's serial growth in education system. Meanwhile, it was later revealed that he only went there for personal reasons. Following Obi's asset declaration, Obi was alleged and accused of being dishonest. Pandora Papers earlier revealed how Obi unlawfully acquired offshore property in family's name. Obi is perceived to be a liar by enhancing himself to make false asset declaration. Road to 2023 presidential election. Troops of Nigeria in millions refer to themselves as obedient. In space of 8 months prior to 2023 general election, Obi has been able to gather huge number of genuine supporters in all realms of acquaintances across the nation who are ready to earn him victory in 2023 regardless of his unpopular political party. The wave for Obi's emergence as the next president continues to trail. Many Nigerian youth gain awareness engaging in political activities endorsing Peter Obi's candidacy. Presidential elections in Nigeria have always been a tough battle between two major leading political parties, People's Democratic Party (PDP) and All Progressive Congress (APC). The 2023 presidential election makes it a kettle of different fishes as Obi in Labour Party is included among the major contenders seriously pulling ahead to win the election. Sociocultural groups such as Ohanaeze Ndigbo of Igbo extraction and Afenifere of Yoruba ethnic nationality throw their weight behind Obi's candidacy. Center for Value and Leadership, a civic society organization funded by Professor Pat Otomi, endorsed Obi's candidacy. Well-respected political actors in Nigeria, personalities like former presidents Olusegun Obasanjo, Femi Falana, Ayo Adebanjo, Aisha Yesufu, Dele Farotimi are behind Obi. Celebrities in the entertainment industry are also in support of Obi. Lots of criticism have also been raised to discredit his synergy towards Obi's emergence. Dele Momodu expressed his shock in an interview over Obi's unexpected momentum, making history in Nigeria contemporary politics. Mr. Momodu, who was the flag bearer of Labour Party in 2011 presidential election, was totally disappointed with the outcome of the election results. However, politicians in two leading political parties, PDP and APC, believe Obi had no head in the 2023 election. Mr. Reno Omokiri, a PDP influencer, often referred to Obi as a regional candidacy. He believes Obi's real supporters are from southern Nigeria, and only southerners cannot determine an election. An APC minister, Barrister Festus Keyamo, also believes Obi's time is yet to arrive. Despite the clamor for Igbo presidency in 2023, Obi's critics, Comrade Deji Adeyanju, described the Obi's momentum as irrelevant, a timely wave and a false hope not representing reality. One of the contenders in the presidential race, Mr. Omoyele Sowore of African Action Congress (AAC), believed Obi was part of those who disturbed the nation in the past and he should not be given opportunity to govern Nigeria if possible. Although Obi's supporters continue to increase on daily basis, many Nigerians still believe Obi is riding his horse, bidding to be the next president of Nigeria with timely wave and unaided momentum. Obi is standing on a pillar of political party that lacks structure to triumph in national elections. Despite Obi's popularity towards the 2023 presidential election, Obi came third after the election result was announced by INEC. Judiciary, they say, is the last hope of a common man. Obi and his supporters allege that INEC stole away their mandate. Obi still believes he won the election with wide margin, but the real figures are altered. Obi has challenged the outcome of the election. Obi and his political party have written to Court of Appeal to seek redress. Obi challenged Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obi also alleged its grant for election misconduct. However, Nigeria are hoping to hear from judiciary if Obi can able to reshape the history of Nigerian politics. Obi to be the first president from Igbo extraction. Thank you for watching my video to the end. My name is Tunmise Ajegbe. Please feel free to share your comments in the comment section. Did Obi really win the election? Is INEC guilty of tampering with the original election result? I want to know your opinion on the strength of judiciary in Nigeria. God bless you.